Hey there, fam. High Vibe Oracle here with a reading for you guys. How's it going? If you are new, welcome in. Glad to have you here. If you are returning, welcome back to you. I hope the time between our last seeing each other has been well. These are just general energy readings. If you find something that does not resonate with you, that's fine. Leave it where it is. Somebody else will pick it up. And if you do find that this resonates with you, go ahead, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Super appreciate you guys interacting with me. Oh my God. Everything is falling. If you're interested in a more personal reading with myself, that information is in the description box below. And also, if you are interested, I will take these two. Oh no, why is happiness upside down? And if you're interested in any of my bracelets, my Etsy is also in the description box below. Already, I'm seeing that there is a need to kind of turn that frown upside down, my dear. I feel like there are things that are happening around you right now with this magic card that you're not seeing. There is a lot of stress. There's a lot of just abject sadness that is kind of permeating your mental and emotional space that needs to be, well, I want to say like it needs to be rectified, but like honestly, it's one of those things where when we lose sight of the things that we have going good for us, it's really hard to feel happy about our situation. And I feel like that's where we are right now. There are literally things happening for you behind the scenes that, like, once it manifests for you, is going to be like, what in the world is happening? How did this happen? How did I get here? But right now, it's just really hard to see it because of just any depression or anxiety that you may be feeling right now in your heart, in your head. So let's get some more cards in here. What else does Spirit want to bring to light? It definitely was just like, hey, magic. And when I think about like the movements and creativity that kind of popped up in the other times that things fell, I do feel like there's a lot that is happening that I think that you are responsible for that you don't even realize is it's moving you toward this better plane. You're just kind of like doing stuff. You're just kind of doing stuff and not really paying much attention to the good that you're doing for yourself, the good that you're doing for other people, or even really paying attention to like the changes and the growth that you have made to get to this space. Because I feel like there is going to be a wake-up call here for you, and you're going to find yourself kind of like falling into something that you weren't expecting, something that was very, very, it's a joyous thing, but you definitely did not see it coming. With VR Beach, experience life through a new set of eyes. See, exactly. I was just talking about that. It's your self-awareness, it's your perspective of life right now. I feel that needs a little bit of adjusting. It may be that you might be feeling in a rut right now, and it may be time to kind of strike out, maybe try something new, go a little bit outside your comfort zone, and just, see what the world has in store for you. Because it's very easy to kind of stay in your little cubby hole because that's where it's safe. But just because it's safe doesn't mean you're happy. And so it really is about experiencing all that life has to offer. We also have Mushroom Dimension. Everything is connected. We've got magic in here twice. So be open to these new experiences. Be open to offers that come your way, that things that like sound interesting but like you've always been a bit too scared to do. It feels like now is the time to really strike out and do something different and just kind of dare to be different, dare to be that guy. Let's see, now that we got a general gist of what's going on with us, let's see what the tarot has to say. Thank you. Three of Cups. See, there is going to be Because I was just saying, like, there's going to be some celebration. There's going to be something's going to fall into place. And you're like, wow. I do feel like there is going to be an invitation to something that you'll be accepting. And it's going to be something better than you planned. I feel like if you were scared to do something for whatever reason, once you do it, you're going to be like, why didn't I think about this before? I'm definitely hearing be courageous, be open, and just be ready to have fun. There's going to be some really good news coming your way, a really good reason to celebrate with friends and family. I've got Justice in the Nine of Blades. There's a lot of anxiety, and I think it really does have to do with this feeling of unfairness. And I don't know whether you've been shorted, or you're just kind of afraid that somehow karma, for whatever reason, is going to bite you in the butt. And if you're feeling like it just feels like you are putting more emphasis on something negative that has happened to you as being your fault than it really is. Because I do feel like it just feels like you are so ready for this sword to come down on you. And so it's just really funny. And you see how this lady is just like laying there, and you see the blade just kind of like pointing down her head. You're just waiting for the sword to drop. You're waiting for this to kind of resolve in a negative way, when that's not what's happening before. That's not what's happening at all. And it's not what is happening at all for you right now. Let's see. Because I really am hearing like, no, when this sword falls, it is falling in a way that's going to make your life like not miserable. It is not here to make your life miserable. It is here to improve your life. We've got the five. Wow. There is a lot of sadness. There's a lot of just things in the past. And this kind of idea that like things will never be as good as it was because this isn't happening or this hasn't happened yet. And it really is about putting emphasis on the things that you have right now to make things work for you, because I feel like things are working out for you. You just don't understand how it's going to play out. It's not your job. It's not your job to know these things. It is not your job to know. It is your job to allow, to let go, and just allow the universe to do its stuff, work its magic, make things happen for you, because that's all I hear. It's just like, hey, man, good things are coming. I literally just had a conversation with someone because I was feeling out of it as well. And they're like, I don't know why, because good things are coming. And we've got the Empress to kind of emphasize that as well as the Hierophant. So yeah, definitely when I talk about like good things are happening, you're not seeing how what you've put into the world is kind of sprouting up for you. The Empress has a lot of like birthing creative, birthing something creative, or just making something out of nothing. It is, you are this creative force, you're this force of love, and I feel like you haven't been giving enough of it to yourself. And so you're being reminded that you are capable of doing anything, that you are literally someone who can take a seed and make it grow, that can nurture something and watch it flourish, watch it bloom, watch it be successful. And with the Hierophant here, I do see how it's pointing at that star. It really is about faith. It is about, I mean, faith in the universe, but also faith in yourself. I feel like right now, it's not that you don't trust the universe, that you don't trust like God, or you don't trust your angels, or you don't trust like your spirit team. I feel like this distrust is a distrust in yourself. And we're being told right now that, like, they trust you. They trust you. They absolutely trust you. They are literally working this with you and for you. But you've got to have more confidence in yourself in this situation. So I do see the Empress and the Hierophant as you and Spirit kind of working side by side. I don't know why I have 3 of Pentacles like floating in my head, but this is what I see when I see these 2 cards together. It is you in the physical, and then your higher self and your spirit team in the divine, working side by side to make things happen. And you really are right there. Like the Nine of Crystals is saying that you've been working really, really hard for this. You have been doing all that you can. You've been broken and battered. It's been tossing you around. You're a little banged up, but it doesn't stop you from moving forward. And so they're letting you know, like, it's okay. Keep on going. You're almost there. You're literally around the corner from something incredible, but you really have to understand how far you've come, because you're so like hell bent on this peak on the top of the mountain, and you're like, oh my God, I'll never get there, it's so hard. But then, like, no one else is noticing. Like, you don't notice that, like, you have gone so far right now that it actually would be more effort to go backwards, back on the ground, like back onto like level ground, than to move forward. Like, you can barely even see the ground anymore. You've been moving so much. You have been doing the work, you have been putting in the time, and right now they're just saying it's just a little push more. So I definitely see that here with the Nine of Crystals. Anything else that you guys want to say to us today? What is happening today? This one? Yeah. Page of Cups. Page of Cups is telling us that there is a surprise on the way. It is telling us that as we pour ourselves into the things that we still have left, there is going to be something incredible that kind of happens because of it. Like, you're not meant to know how it happens. You're not meant to know when it happens. You just are supposed to know that it's gonna happen. That's all you get to know, is that things are happening, good things are coming. But it really does take a while for us to get used to that feeling of letting go. It is a very difficult process. And I mean, it's something that, like, I still really struggle with. I still struggle with it as well. We're all in this. It's like don't let anybody fool you, fam. We're all in this together. We really, really are. So just know that there are definitely some little surprises coming, a little bit of a push I'm feeling to kind of keep us going down this path. Like, we are going down this path because it's what we want. And no matter how difficult it is, it doesn't stop it from being what we want and what's calling to us. And so, really, all we need is a little encouragement, and it's definitely coming our way very, very soon. Let's see. Let's get one more card. Oops. I said one more card, and then they were like, "Here, have 4." And I'm like, "What?" Let's see. Do we keep these? So do we keep these? We keep them all. Judgment. I was just talking about it being called for us. Page of Pentacles to Death card in the Nine of... Look. Wake up, kids. Wake up, kids. Because, I mean, we were given this seed. We were given this calling. We were given this urge to do something, and we've been nurturing it, we've been working with it, we've got it, and we're like, okay, but like, when's it going to bloom? When's it going to blossom? The death card is telling us that this change is happening for us. Like, we have been working on this for a very long time. The Page of Pentacles is telling me that we have been watching this pot for so long, and kind of being despondent about it. Like, if we pull away from it just for a second and kind of focus on just ourselves for a little bit, before we know it, that thing is going to be like boiling like crazy, like overflowing boiling, like bad, like crazy boiling. And we're going to get, like, the Nine of Cups is a fulfillment card, like a wish fulfillment card. Like, this is going to work out. I cannot stress enough how whatever it is that you're working on, whatever it is that's giving you this strife, because it feels like nothing is happening and like nothing is going to happen, it is going to happen. We are going to reach the end of that tunnel, and it is going to be magnificent. Okay, so that's it. Like, that is our reading. Like, I love that for us. If you found something that resonated with you, like I said, go ahead, like the video, subscribe to the channel. If you have not already, if you are interested in a more personal reading with myself, my information is in the description box below. And if you're interested in any of my bracelets, the Etsy store is in the description box below. This particular situation, I would probably say my self-confidence, carnelian and clear quartz crystal would be a good choice to kind of have and put your intention into as you work through the last stages of achieving your dreams here. But thanks so much for being here with me, you guys. Like, I super appreciate you taking the time to be with me in this space. You guys could be anywhere else on the internet, but you decided to be here, and that means so much to me. So until my next reading, take care of yourselves.